Weasel says I need to show you this. Watch him be like, yeah, I already know about this.
No, my luck. Look at it, know exactly what all of it is.
Yeah. All right, follow me, Gitza. So this is my new favorite contraption. Watch. Honestly, the best way to look at it is if you want to just stand right here and then watch the magic happen. So I'm going to basically go right here, and then I'm going to... Actually, one second. Let me just make sure I actually got potions in there. I'm pretty sure I do, but yeah, I got one left. I'll have to make some more after this.
Yeah, I've seen something like this, but I've never actually tried to do it. Nice.
The amount of freaking slime this thing produces is asinine.
Yeah.
It's completely renewable except for the one resource, which is the potion.
Yeah.
The only thing that's not renewable.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just hit this and then this.
Yeah.
And then
I remember seeing this now. This is insane. Yeah. Wow. Do you have looting 3?
I do.
Nice.
So yeah, I come down here and there's just gonna be. Okay. Oh, I know why this is happening now. I know why. Whenever that one trap or that one slab got taken out, it never got put back.
Yeah, they can spawn now. Oh my god.
Yeah, so many.
Oh my god.
Unfortunately, I gotta kill these. I see what the but yeah, this is pretty much it.
Yeah, I have a very.
I told him, I was like, I don't know if I want to show him this because I know that they were. I mean, not because like I don't want the competition, just because I don't want to discourage you.
Honestly, this is like I have a very manual slime farm. Like, it's gonna be sufficient enough for me, and I mean, Ike if you wanted to, but I don't really care to compete. Honestly, I don't think it's necessary. Like this farm will be plenty to like supply the whole server, so that doesn't really need to be too.
I plan to. So what my plan is to fully automate this to where we can effectively 2-man it. So one person will stay down here and just sit here and like slap the freaking slime.
Yeah.
And then all the loot will be gathered. Snow will be auto-crafted and sent back up and then put into the player's hand as they AFK. And then the slime will be auto-crafted and then put into a massive like storage system. And then I probably, once I get it all decorated and it's fully efficient or sufficient, I guess I should say sufficient, I probably will just end up selling like lifetime passes, you know. Like, you know, like 3-4 echo shards, and like you literally just have a full pass to this. You literally, I mean, you basically just turn it on. Hold on, I just thought of another issue to that problem, Weasel. The whole concept is you got to be able to shoot the potions, right?
Right.
But the thing is, you can't. You got to wait till you create all of your snow golems.
Yeah.
And then you use the splash potion on them.
Dragon's breath.
I don't think you're going to be able to make this fully automatic.
Dragon's breath.
What do you mean?
Lingering.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
like it linger when it. Yeah, that makes sense.
So that any new ones become automatically.
Or you could just hook it up to a timer. I don't know what kind of system. I'll take a look, but like you could just set it. How many? Is there like a certain amount of like? Is it the cramming amount? Entity cramming amount?
No,
like,
that's the funny part. Is I haven't had any. Matter of fact, my son was actually pointing that out. He's like, "You're gonna make too many, and they're gonna start dying." I'm like, "They actually don't," and I don't. For some reason, I'm not 100% sure why. I just
Where
know
are they though? Like, are they all on the same block?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's weird.
They get
the pressure plate.
They get split up. So basically they get pushed onto that fence, but that other fence allows them to get pushed a little bit further.
Right. So that's why they're not. That must be why they're not cramming, because they have a little more space.
Is it because maybe they're sharing 2 blocks rather than one? Yeah,
something like that. Yeah.
Because I mean, I've created probably I don't know how many it is. I know it's a lot. It's a lot of freaking.
I've seen something like that on YouTube though, like the slime farm, but I forgot about it.
Yeah, I have to. I'll be honest with you, I have to. I was just looking up slime farms and I found one, but you know, like slime farms aren't really that hard to do. You take an iron golem, you put them in some slime chunks, you just make it to where only slime spawn there, light up all the caves, and call it a freaking day.
Yeah. what I
And
did
I saw this.
was like a more manual version of this, but with silverfish. So like my XP farm is with the armadillos. Silverfish XP farm with the armadillos. You know how that works? So you know how the Allay XP farm works? Okay, let's go to my base then.
I've never messed with LA, dude.
Yeah, let's go to my base then. I'll show you.
No, wait a minute. Do you automatically teleport through a portal whenever you're on a horse?
Indeed.
Yes.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
You haven't seen my area, have you?
No.
It's
Wait,
okay.
wait, hold on. Oh, you got like honey under that or something.
It's
No.
berry bushes.
That's kind of cool. I love how I haven't even made it to what you're trying to show me, and I'm still kind of like already impressed. I'm
Okay,
like,
while we're here, here's my bamboo farm I threw together real quick.
Yeah, fly
Just,
machines galore.
Anyways, yeah, you can imagine how this works. So
Yeah.
let's go over here. I don't think I have any oozing potions, unfortunately, so I can't demonstrate it, but it's pretty straightforward. So I have a built-in mine shaft in my base, but
What in the world? Those are the armadillos, huh?
yeah, so there's 20 in there right now. You can put, I think, 24 or whatever the cramming amount is. I think
Okay.
that's all I had patience for at the time. So so what you do is you get infestation and you splash them,
Okay.
and then they're constantly taking damage from the campfire, but the reason they're not dying is because there's a zombie right here, and armadillos, when they're within 15 blocks of a zombie or certain mobs, they go in their shell, and when they're in their shell, they're immune to like passive damage or certain damage, so like pricking from a cactus or fire from a campfire. They don't die from it, but they take like constant quote-unquote damage, and then when you splash infestation, when things take damage, it spawns silverfish.
Yeah.
So then you use that.
Yeah.
You let the silverfish spawn, then you splash oozing on the silverfish, and then kill the silverfish. But
Yeah.
it's also a really good XP farm. So you just sit here like this. And from level 0, from doing 1 infestation potion, which is 1 minute and 30 seconds, you get to like level 30.
Wow.
So then,
There you
like,
go.
on top of, like, oozing potion on top of this, just, like, kind of doubles that XP and gets you a ton of slime, so.
Yeah, that's whenever I do my slime farm and I go down there, I start killing them. Dude, I'm like an automatic,
Yeah.
like pull out the whatever needs to be mended and then just let it go to town.
Yeah. So you can use that if you want. Like, just so we don't waste the potion, but... So that's how I've been getting my slime. It's very manual right now, but for what I need it for, it is what it is.
It's pretty cool. I love the mechanic though. That mechanic is really dope.
Yeah. Yeah, I have... Look in this chest. Look at all the silverfish heads. Sorry.
You're good. Nice.
Oh my goodness. See, this is the kind of thing when I see this kind of thing, I'm like, all right, you gotta do something stupidly outlandish with these heads. And like in my head, I think, all right, let's go make a bunch of silverfish mannequins.
Yeah.
And just make a massive field of silverfish
So
mannequins.
here's I'll show you what I've. Oh, by the way, I also have just your typical spider grinders here. I have one here, and then I have another one down here, so I can AFK between them and kind of double up. And then I have this right here is a double slime chunk, what's dug out here. And then there's another spider spawner over here, and then there's a fourth one over here somewhere, but it is what it is. Like, it's good enough just having 2. So here's I have spent some time on this path, but I haven't decorated it yet. Like, I've terraformed all this, but it's not decorated. And Tree put one of those horse speed pads here, so that's cool.
What is this? Hold on. What? I'm confused. What is the purpose?
So you can walk across it. You can walk across it with your horse, and then it's speed.
I seen one of those in the shopping district. I'm like, what the heck is this?
They're all over the place. Right here is what I've done with some of the silverfish heads. So Duckies was like checking out the XP farm. He picked up some silverfish heads with it, and while I was doing the time lapse making the path, he was putting silverfish heads all over it. Like, so then because of that interaction,
like little turtles. It
No.
literally looks like turtles. I love it.
Yeah, he was like, you should put these on your little mountain just because, like, because I was like, whatever. So just because of that interaction, I was like, all right, whatever. I'll try to like add him in.